Hello there. Welcome everyone. Welcome. I am Isaac Umbras, and today we are back in Ford Racing 3. I gotta adjust my volume real quick. Let's get that right around there. And we are doing racing stuff. Could you imagine a racing VTuber playing a racing game? I couldn't. I could never imagine that. But here we are. We are still doing it. We are back. And it is good to be back. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Let's do the full competition. We got a lot to get done still. Ooh, let's do the performance championship, then the off-road championship, and then the performance championship again. Only 4 here. Okay, that's fine. Welcome forward, Shelby GT. Hope you have been well. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, the GT70. That wouldn't be bad, actually. Mustang GT as well isn't too bad. Super Solar Net? Yeah, I can imagine. I don't want... Yeah, I think the GT70 would probably be the way to go. So let's do this one.
Car selected.
This thing. Which Ford pick? We picked the Ford GT70 for this race. We're gonna be up against stock cars, and it is gonna be interesting. It is a mid-engineered prototype. Developed by Ford UK for rally racing. It was designed to compete against the Alpine A110 and the Porsche 911 in the World Rally Championships Group 4 class. And so this is gonna be interesting for sure. Okay. They got a lot more grip than we do, I think. Oh gosh, this is gonna be tough. Maybe the Mustang might be a bit better for us on this one, as we are gonna be struggling just a little. But yeah, it is a mostly forgotten kind of prototype vehicle, as it wasn't really that successful. Bit of a shame as well, as you know, it was coming hot off the heels of the Ford GT40, so Ford was like, you know what, let's go rally racing as well. And it just never really got off of the ground. Alright, back up into 5th. We're starting to make some progress. Gosh, the rear end just wants to step out though. And they're able to grip that section so much better than we can. We just fly off. Nah, I think we need something different. We need something different. We need something different. That is genuinely terrible. How do I feel my 2 cars drawing? It's all right. Yeah, it's all right.
The stock car circuit.
Alright, let's get something similar-ish to a stock car then. Let's get the Mustang GT. Let's get the Mustang GT instead. And we'll have to see if this does a little bit better. Because right now, the Ford GT70, like the Ascend just wants to go around on you. And it's such a pain. And I don't like it when it does that. So this might be a little bit better.
3, 2, 1, go.
Already got a better start. Kind of. Alright, so this is a little bit more understeery. But it's a little bit, it feels more planted, I think. So if we can get a decent run through these corners, we can do alright. Although having to deal with literal stock cars in a Mustang GT seems a little bit unfair. It'd be cool if we got our own stock car as well. But we only get that after the championship's over. Okay, how many nights feeling better? Yeah. Should be. I mean, there was major internet outages across the world earlier today. A lot of servers and everything like that went down around the same time, around 11 a.m. Eastern U.S. time. Because of course it is. Alright, let's see if we can't get the suck from the stock car ahead of us. Ow, hi. Okay. Well, that is certainly a how do you do there. I'm literally just being driven off course by everyone. Right, I forgot the hard level events are basically where all kind of like racecraft goes out the door and you just kind of wing it and hope for the best. But yeah, the Mustangs, despite having a lower handling stat, it feels quicker than even the Ford GT70 and the Indigo. And maybe not the Indigo. The Indigo might actually be fairly quick as well with it being naturally aspirated and good acceleration and everything like that. That might not be a bad option either, but like the Ford Mustang GT, despite it being probably the most pedestrian vehicle in the performance class, is really, it's a late apex corner. Can you not just dive in there? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to get by them. I'm gonna have to get by them without them diving me in the next section. Thankfully, this is the main heavy braking zone. You can kind of send it up the inside of them there. And then you only really get one other, like, moderate braking zone. And that's just before the start-finish straight. And you can kind of wing it around.
Finish.
Holy moly. Okay.
You win.
Wow. That's this. Yeah, these late stages are gonna be difficult for sure. That's all right. That is more than all right. We got it. We got it done. First round complete. Let's go. Let's use this Mustang V8. Let's absolutely smoke the competition. Let's see what we got next. Let's see what we got next. Alright, now we're on the oval track. The strangest oval ever as well. Oh. It is a weird, almost keyhole shaped D-ish kind of track. We did get one kind of braking zone basically, maybe two. But the rest of it is, you know, full throttle. And you're just trying your best. And we're just gonna be constantly switching between this and the racetrack, because I guess the game felt that, oh yeah, running stock cars on the any other track in the game might feel a little bit weird. Oh well. Oh, there's a bonk. I'm not exactly sure this is stock car regulation here. Ow, hi. Can you not? You know what? Deserved, honestly. Honestly deserved. Honestly deserved. Alright, we need to get the suck. We got 3 laps to go. Come on, let's see what we can do here. Up in the second. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. Come on. We can definitely get into first. As long as we keep getting consistent podiums here, we should be okay. As on this one, the field does kind of shuffle around a bit. So it's more about getting those consistently good positions and outright winning everything like in some of the other races. But still, if we can win it, and I am going for the win, then, ow. Alright, come on. A little bit more speed. Let's try not to get a dive bombed by another melon in a stock car. Ah, second. Okay. Second isn't bad. Second is more than more than acceptable, I think. Yeah, so the field does kind of shuffle itself around a bit. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. But I do think we need to actually win an event there to unlock the track. More than true, that is true. Welcome, Red Phoenix. Hope you're well. Yeah, we are in the stock car circuit race, and this is fun. I say as I'm holding back pain. But no, we're making this work.
3, 2, 1,
We are making this work, I think. But yeah, now we need to go back onto the road course. And we need to make sure we don't get absolutely dive bombed by the our compatriots here. We did by 1, but that's all right. They made a move on the outside. They struggle a little bit coming out of this corner, which allows us to get better traction out of this. There we go. Yeah, on the road course it's a little bit easier to win. You just gotta defend the inside on some of these sections. Mainly the heavy braking zones and the long left-hander of turn 2. Turn 2 into 4, I guess, that section. You need to really defend, but otherwise it's not too bad. Oh, hi. Alright, we want to stay to the inside. We want to stay tight. Okay. It's good to know they'll go completely off the course to dive us. Butterwolf, welcome. I hope you're well. Hopefully Coda's treating you well. I'm currently in the low 207s. I managed to get a 206.8 today, which has been my fastest lap so far in race trim. But yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm going for a more conservative approach to avoid any track limits or anything like that. That is my main plan of attack. So hopefully that works out well. It's been a little while since I've raced on Coda, so I'll fully accept being a bit slow, a bit off pace. But I think it's been a while for everyone to be on Coda. Oh boy. Alright, come on. You're gonna send it down the inside. No, okay, thank you for actually being a wall to help me turn. Yeah, I knew you'd be late in the brakes there. Like the melon you are. And that is giving me effectively the race win. Thank you. Thank you, you melon in the Ford. I mean, that's pretty much everyone in this game, but you know what I mean. Alright, defensive line. Extra speed, go. Yeah, I can barely hear them. Alright, smooth, back to the left. Big send. Let's go! Victory!
Win.
Alright, so that should have gotten us. Ooh, it's close. As long as we score points, we'll be okay. Which would be good. Alright, let's get some drink of water. Final round of this championship. Back onto the oval track. I gotta see if the game will let us if we can get a victory. We should be able to.
3, 2, 1, go.
There we go. Big speed up into the podium position. But we can go faster than that as well. It's gonna be close. It is gonna be tough. But we can manage it. Alright, up in the second, we managed to kind of stick our nose in. Probably shouldn't have stuck our nose in there, but I don't care. We did it. Oh, okay. They're getting spicy. There's a huge gaggle of cars here. Alright, so the outside line can work as well. So that is good. The outside line can actually work. Yeah, okay. So we're going quick enough, I think, that we should be able to hold them off. I hope. Oh, it's gonna be close. Okay. That may not work. Ow, we're being literally driven into the wall. Really? Why you do that? Why you do that? You cost yourself a major position. Yeah, you're way back there. You deserve that, honestly. What is with them? That's a penalty. All right, we gotta actually try to go for a victory here. No, bugger off. There we go. Oh, finally.
You win.
That wasn't tough at all.
Track collected.
Oh, good. So yeah, you do need to actually win at that track in order to get the car. Okay, okay. Or not the car, the track. You gotta win at the track to get the track.
You came first.
Oh. There we go. We have done it.
Car collected.
Yes.
Livery pack collected.
Mm-hmm.
Cup collected.
Yes.
competition unlocked.
So now we're down to 2. Now we are down to 2. And we're gonna go to size matters next. Alright, let's get ourselves a big ol' pick-me-up truck. Yeah. The 1998 F-150. Let's get it in green. Yeah.
Car selected.
But yeah, we're going on a slightly older generation Ford F-150. Previously, we had done the 11th generation. This is the 10th generation. And this was the Ford F-Series' 50th anniversary.
2, 1, go.
So fun. And yeah, we're in some of the big boy trucks here. Oh gosh, it is nothing but trucks. So yeah, we're fitting right in. Ow, hi. And honestly, despite the lower handling set and everything, as this thing weighs more, it actually does fairly well in the off-road sections. There's just some noise laps in the Zach speaker pre. Holy turbo. Yeah, I can imagine. Jeez. That's gotta be a bit spicy for sure. Oh gosh, it is nothing but F-Series. No, there's an Explorer Sport Track as well. Alright, I need to get out. I need to get out of this field. I need to get out of the pack. There we go. Good. You can definitely see the trucks do a lot better on like the bumpy off-roads. They're able to handle the jumps so much more smoothly than the rally cars. They got a lot more weight and softer suspension to handle the bumps. Bit of a shame because I like using the rally cars, and you don't get to use them in the tarmac events that much. So it's, you know, but this is genuinely like quicker. Of all things, this is actually quicker than the rally cars, if ever so slightly. It's definitely more controllable, especially with the boost, the boost race type. Turbo Spool takes 3 to 5 days to power up. Yeah, old style turbo moment. And especially on a track like the Nürburgring Nordschleife, where traction is key. That's gotta be pain. That has gotta be absolute pain. Thankfully, modern cars have considerably less turbo lag. They still got some. There's always gonna be some turbo lag, but like they are considerably better with regards to how they handle the turbo lag and everything, and get the turbos to spool up. Better turbo design, better turbo materials, lighter weight materials as well. All that stuff. Holy mother of mothers.
Boost recharge.
Alright, one more lap for the first race of the Size Matters competition. This is gonna be interesting, I think. And we got some good performance here. I believe this is the 5.4 liter V8 in this truck here. The optional big large displacement engine, I think. Doesn't exactly tell you. And I made it multi-class. At some point, you had an RS. Oh gosh, a Nissan Group C car. I'm assuming that this is in the race room, R3E. Alright, I hear a big diesel truck behind. So we're gonna be moving. Oh, they're doing the same thing. They're boosting as well. Ow. Nope. Save it. That is not saving it.
Finish.
That is barely saving it. Catching a Porsche RS from the 70s. Ah, yeah, Nürburgring Historic Championship. I don't think they'd be able to ensure that. Holy moly. But yeah, this thing. We got a part-time full drive with a 2-speed transfer case. Just to give us that extra off-road traction. Very rudimentary. Very, very rudimentary. Kind of full drive, but still full drive.
Stay on the racing line to earn boost.
Alright, next up, racing line.
1.
We're going from the beach to the snowy north. Right, gotta remember, you use the boost on the turns, as that gives considerably more traction. Oh gosh, and don't cut the course like that. Alright, use the boost to save the traction there, as the rear is getting a little bit light. Yep, that is basically how you do it. Boost to get the traction. Oh gosh. Or to pick yourself back up from a collision. Alright, there's a big sharp corner here. Nope, okay, boost still doesn't save that. That's alright. Yeah, the old vehicles. Because there's not that many sims that do a lot like the old historic car. Oh gosh, the trucks are mounting each other. The trucks are mounting each other. That is very lewd. Chat, cover your eyes. I can't put the sensor up in time. Project Murder. True. But I mean, like, outside of that, like, there isn't too many sims. Like, even iRacing is very, like, light on historic content. Mainly basically with the 2 Lotuses, the Audi, and the Nissan, and, a couple old stock cars. But, like, there's not a whole lot. Like, compared to, like, the new stuff they put out, you know? You get basically 2 open-wheelers, a couple of stock cars. It's mainly historic stock cars that like make up the bulk of the historic content. 1 historic GT racer, 1 historic prototype. Granted, it's still a dedicated community. It's just, albeit niche. That's what makes it kind of fun. Oh, yep, okay, they made a mistake. Yeah, his other course has got a lot of historic cars as well, and mods. Mods help it out a lot. Base game historic stuff, it's got some. It's just kind of a mishmash, a smorgasbord of all kinds of vehicles. So yeah, you basically got race room and then a set of course with mods for like historic racing. Affected 2? Uh-oh. Did my stream crash? No. That was on my end. That was on my end. Alright, come on. We got it. Ooh, move. I guess R Factor 2 kind of does. I don't know, I've not played as much R Factor 2. So I guess you got some historic content in like different sims. Although I will say, I guess most sims bread and butter is like the more you know, current racing cars and everything. Just because everyone wants to be like, oh, this is what's currently on the track now. I want to drive that. even the off-road suspension package on his truck, it does not like these bumps on this track here. The racing line, the boost here has not been pleasant, but we still win. We still win in the snow. One other cool thing about the 4x4 version of this generation F-150 is it did come with skid plates for underbody protection, as well as higher ground clearance, which is really, really nice. Nowadays, they're not that expensive. They're kind of around $3,000 to $8,000. They haven't quite appreciated the value just yet. All right, next race. Let's see. Ooh, elimination. All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
There we go. Great launch. We got ourselves a big boy truck. We got ourselves a big boy truck. And we are going to absolutely try to stay out of the elimination contention. I mean, look at this though. This is nice. It's very close to the ass of the vehicle. Come on. We gotta battle. We're gonna have a mirror match here. 98 F-150 versus 98 F-150. There we go, up into the lead. Let's make sure we keep it. Ooh, gosh, that was close. We nearly got ourselves stuck there. You do not want to take that shortcut either direction. It is absolutely pain. There we go, onto the bridge. Windows down, get a brig. Oh, that salty air as we go past the beach. Yeah. Alright. A little bit of air time. Alright, come on, let's see. Vehicles 5 and 6 have been eliminated. Ooh, okay, so next up looks like the two F-350s on a chopping block. So it looks like it'll be F-150 versus F-150 for the final lap. I think so anyway. Oh gosh, alright. Oh boy. Yes, I'm like finally made it. Welcome, Adachi. Hope you well. Right now, we're on our second to last championship of the night in the Size Matters Championship, where it is a truck-only off-road race series. 6 races. Lots of trucks, lots of dirt on the tires, a lot of snow on the tires. Absolutely getting down and dirty. Right now, we're on a beautiful tropical paradise area. Back from the snow, back someplace nice and warm. Get a feel of that cool, refreshing sea breeze on your face. There we go, one more lap. Is it gonna be both the F-350s that get eliminated?
Vehicles 3 and 4.
Yes, it is. Alright. So now it is a mirror match. Now it is a duel between us and the other F-150, the 98 F-150. So this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. We can do this, chat. Oh, all right, a little bit of a tap on the wall there. We would have ended up into the ocean there. We're on a fairly small island, or like a small little like peninsula of an island or something. Because holy moly, both the south side and the north side of this track, you get to see the ocean. So probably like on like, I can do it. I hope I can do it. Hopefully this is a fairly large island. Doesn't seem like it's large enough to support a lot of people, let alone, you know, a truck race with the logistics for that. We could be on like a small peninsula of the island. Like you can see more. Okay, you can see more island over that way. So yeah, we might be okay, I think. Whoops, wrong movie. Yeah, I didn't get that reference, or at least it hasn't clicked for me.
Finish. You win.
There we go. F-150 dominance. F-150 dominance. Let's go. Next round. It's an Adam Sandler movie. Ah, okay. Gotcha.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, back in the snow. Back in the snow. The oil refinery track. This one, the roads and everything are a lot smoother. So they should benefit lighter vehicles. And vehicles with a lot more power. But right now we're doing okay. Oh, well, we may have murdered someone there, giving them a little bit of a dive. We may have given them a little bit of a dive. There we go. Honestly, this kind of matches, like the green hue of the lights kind of actually matches the truck color a little bit. Or at least, you know, kind of fits the same vibe. Very interesting, very interesting. But yeah, we got a 2-speed transfer case here. We have basically 3 modes. 2H, which is 2-wheel drive high. And this was for like normal driving. We got 4H, which was for even power split between front and rear wheels for off-road or slippery conditions. And then we got 2L, which was a low range, basically high torque gearing for like mud crawling, steep inclines, or towing heavy loads. But you didn't want to run it at a higher speeds because it could damage the engine. So it was a, yeah, it had a low range, had an additional torque multiplier of 2.64 to 1. So basically, it kind of halved your speed there. Into the hairpin, let's go. Or into these snowy oil refinery roads here. I like you can hear like all the kind of industrial kind of noises when going around this section. It is really cool. I gotta be a little bit careful here. Watch the jump. And there's the start finish line. One more lap. Big push.
Final lap.
Yep, final lap, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. That is absolutely push this vehicle to the limit, through the tunnel. Get a sound of that thunderous, low revving V8 as we drive through there. Alright, doing good. We are doing very good. Push it to the limits. Past the point of no return. Don't look back, but still you gotta learn to win it. Something like that. Gosh, I love Scarface. Scarface is such a good movie. And I absolutely love that song as well. It's just great. It is just great. Alright, one more corner. Yeah, when it's smoother like this and it's less chaotic, we're actually doing very well against the opposition. Nice. Alright, let's do this. I am thirsty today, though. I am very, very thirsty today. Yeah, Scarface is absolute cinema. Absolutely love that movie. But yeah, no, we got full drive. We got some good stuff. Very, very nice.
3, 2, 1, go.
There we go. Great start. That'll help us get out of the elimination range here. Back into the beach areas. We basically get two biomes for off-road races in this game. You get beach and you get snow. In Ford Racing 2, you got desert and rainforest. Here you got beach and snow. What a beautiful beach it is. I mean, it's a final race is going to be on the snow as well, because there's only 3, I think, of each. I'm pretty sure it's only 3 of each. I'll have to double check. It is weird that the 2 snow ones don't show up until the full competition, whereas the other snow one shows up very, very frequently, actually. Oh, okay. That's not good. That's not good. Absolute melon there.
You have been eliminated.
Great, thank you. Alright, we still keep the points lead though. But that absolute the melon. I mean, we took him down too. But yeah, final race. That's one way to skip around, I guess. That's one way to skip around. That is certainly one way to skip around of a championship. Just get completely eliminated in the first lap if you have enough of a points lead. Bravo, Isaac. Truly absolute cinema there. The biggest brain moments of my life. And it's because this melon here had to get sideways in front of us and we got pinned. Oh well. That's why there's so many of these races as well, as if you mess up one, you still get you can still get a, you know, a major points advantage through the rest of them. Which is good. Oh, that's a big ass jump. There we go. We're moving. So 240 feet is our current jump record. Boost recharged. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's go. Full send. Full send. Oh, that is bouncy. Wee. Alright. This is good. This is solid. Yeah, pass all the industrial equipment, past the sawmill. Alright, we want to use this here. We don't use it earlier. We don't want to use it later because then we end up using it as we're heading into the tighter turns here. And I don't like doing that. It results in making a vehicle a lot more hard to control. So use it when you're at a lower speed coming out of the corner. You get up to speed quickly. And it usually ends before you get to like the other tricky side of things.
Boost recharged.
Which ain't a bad option, all things considered. Alright, yeah, we want to use our first boost here. Even with the crazy jumps. It's as close as you get to a straight on this course, pretty much. Oh gosh. Alright, little bit of a tap on the wall. Whoopsie daisies. Yeah, past the sawmill again. You can hear the saws. Oh gosh, we are actually close to being passed by some base truck. It's either going to be one of the F-350s or one of the I don't know if that's the F-150. That is our mirror match. But we are still gonna beat it. I think we made a good choice of vehicle for this race here. Yeah, we definitely made a good choice of vehicle here.
You win.
Oh, that's the good stuff. That is the good stuff.
Well done. You came first.
Nice. And that means we have one more championship to go, and that is the hardest championship of the game.
Livery pack collected.
And that is the GT World. So that is gonna be tricky. That one is gonna be tricky, I think. Because the GT World is against basically the fastest car in the game.
GT World.
Oh boy. We're... Yeah. Basically, we're missing just the Ford GT concept. Honestly, the Mach 3 might do us well. Yeah, let's do that.
Selected.
But this... this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Only 2 hand-built prototypes of this were made.
3, 2,
One in green, one in red.
go.
And of course, we're driving the one in green because it is just iconic. Oh gosh. Okay, we gotta catch them. I say as we're getting past even more. Come on, we can do this. Holy moly. Gosh. Alright, we're up into the lead. The speed of the Mustang has saved us a little bit here. About to see if we're able to maintain the lead over the twisty parts. As we got a whole pack of Ford GTs behind us. Holy moly. Alright. Gosh, it wants to understeer that corner there. You know what? Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain moment. Holy moly. Hi. Alright, back up into the lead. Back up into the lead. Only 5 speed? Okay, that makes things a little bit trickier. We're down a little bit on top speed. That is alright. That is okay, chat. Oh, gosh. Save it, save it, save it, save it, save it. Alright, this definitely be one of the more chaotic races, as this one is a lot more bumpy. So it gets the Mustang unsettled a lot more. We'll have to see what some of the other tracks are. Hopefully the other ones are a little bit more smooth. There we go, we got through the corner. We got through the corner safely. 6 years locked behind a paywall. Oh, don't tempt car manufacturers, they may actually do that. Oh boy, right? Only 5 gears, Isaac. Only 5 gears. I mean, we still got some good speed out of this thing. And it's a lot more stable than the Ford GT90. With its crazy turbo lag and twitchy oversteer. So this ain't too bad actually. This is something we can win with. This is definitely something we can win with. Especially as this is one of the more top speed dependent tracks in the game. So if we can do well here, we can do well pretty much anywhere else, I think. There we go. Cross the line. Oh boy. Apparently, this thing's got a live rear axle built off the 4th gen Mustang platform. Oh boy. Got a supercharged 4.6 liter modular V8. 450 horsepower. I wonder what happened to the two that were built. Top speed around 180 miles an hour. It is nice. But yeah, it was never designed for production. Only designed for like the car shows and to kind of showcase the where the car could go, where Ford could go with the Mustang. Honestly, it's great though. It is a beautiful looking machine. It's probably one of my favorites of the Ford concept vehicles of the 90s. That and the Indigo, both of them are just absolutely beautiful. Oh gosh. Speed. Speed, handling. Give it the grip, give it the... Ooh. Alright, we're doing pretty well right now. Actually, all things considered. We're keeping it in a podium position, we're keeping it in a good fight. Right for the lead. Ow, don't try to squeeze me into the rocks there. Ow. Okay, that was my own understeer. That was my own understeer. Alright, we're good. We are very good. Gosh, this is gonna be an absolute blast. Driving a high-performance, open-top Ford Mustang. Just racing through these narrow back roads. Fall wind in your hair. All kinds of leaves changing colors and everything. Oh gosh, airtime. Maybe not almost end up in a river though. That's probably not healthy. Oh yeah, I see y'all. I see y'all behind me. We're making it work. We are more than making it work. One more lap. Can we do it? I think so. We got basically one Ford GT that is right on our ass, and the rest of them are a little ways away. So I think at this stage, unless the rest of the field catches us up, we're gonna either be in first or second when we cross the line. But that bright yellow one, we gotta watch it. That one's being driven a little bit quicker than the others, I think. But I still think we can get a victory. There we go. Big air time. New jump record. Oh boy. Come on. Keep it under control. Oh no!
Finish.
Did I win? Oh gosh, that was way too close.
You win.
That was way too close. Holy moly. Jeez. All right. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Alright, next round. Lost Village, okay. So going to the Asian side of the tracks. We can do this, I think. It's gonna be tough, but we can do this. I think Capri had a 1.7 liter inline 4, pushing up 500 horsepower. Yeah. That's probably why I had the turbo lag. So little displacement, so much power for that time period. That is asking for a turbo lag. Good morning, Primarized Tea! Welcome to the stream, hope you're well. Right now we're in the final championship of our playthrough of Ford Racing 3, and we are absolutely kicking butt. I say that, it has actually been genuinely close. We've had a couple close calls. We've got 4 races left here. And we are, oh gosh, getting absolutely mobbed by Ford GTs in the final championship. We are in our Mustang Mach 3 concept. This one. And it is absolutely glorious. Absolutely glorious. Alright, come on. Instead of the Corvette's way, what engine would you put in a Corvette? How about a 9.7 liter V8 Capri? Capri is like the exact opposite way. Who needs motor when you got turbo? I mean, I like my big displacement V8s. Those do be my jam. Then again, I do like my high revving inline fours as well, and like front wheel drive sport compact cars. So, a little bit of A, a little bit of B. Holy moly, though. Oh, can you not be on my ass? Oh, you were spicy there, my dude. Alright, it is the white and blue one that is giving us a hard time here. We lose speed surge, I thought about adding more turbo. Why did I think of that? Just bigger turbo. Brilliant. Kevin, you're getting promoted. Awesome. I'm gonna tell my wife. Kevin, you're getting fired. Oh. Here we go. Sneak our way through the field. Alright, come on. There we go. We're making it work. We're making it move. We're making it shine. Oh boy. This is not supercharged in racing not being used. Because at that point, if you're running forced induction, you may as well go turbocharging. More efficiency and everything. All I was going to use in drag racing is basically either competition rules, simplicity for ease of rebuilding, because the engines get rebuilt pretty much like constantly, and like consistent power figures pretty much. And also heat. Because the exhaust gas in some of the drag cars gets absolutely ridiculously hot. You may genuinely have to like replace turbos a lot more than you would a supercharger, which only has to deal with the intake side of things. Oh, there we go. All right.
You win.
Nice. Dang, it said the stock car is quicker here. Surprisingly. All right. So, I actually was doing a little bit of research as well on the Mach 3s. The green Mach 3 is a sole surviving example. It is preserved and is now, was sold for just under $500,000. Its current whereabouts are not quite clear, but it is in a private collection somewhere. But it is confirmed it does still exist. In some private collection somewhere. The red one was unfortunately destroyed in 1994 during a transport fire. Twin charge? I mean, at that point, you may as well just go twin turbo. Twin charge worked back when turbo technology wasn't as efficient, and you had the much more massive, you know, much more massive turbo lag. Nowadays, with turbos getting lighter weight and more responsive, you're adding a lot more complexity for not a whole lot of performance gain than you would with a twin turbo system. Whoa, buddy! Can you not melon? Absolute melon, the melaninest of the melons. And something called anti-lag. True, but I mean, road cars don't necessarily have that. It's just lighter materials and better bearing technologies or to reduce spool up time. Could you imagine the Capri with anti-lag? Bro, you would use up so much fuel just gotta get in that turbo spooled up all throttle. Holy moly. But yeah, no, it would be crazy. Alright, hi there. Hi there, buddy. Alright, come on. Pass the GT. Pass the GT. Oh gosh. That's death. That is absolutely death. Oh gosh, okay, we're gonna have to really make our exit of that corner a little bit better. Because that is going to absolutely hurt us. We're gonna get absolutely mugged by the other GTs if we let that happen again. Ow. I mean, that's gonna also result in us getting mugged. Alright, we got a lot of ground to catch up now. Our poor guy is probably regretting the open cockpit design with all the dust and dirt flying in his face. Alright, brake just at the yellow line. Maybe brake before that. Yeah, definitely brake before that. Can I Ross Chastain it? I'm gonna do it. Ross Chastain! Dude is gonna get on it in history for just that move alone. It's a shame it's banned now, but I totally get it. He's just getting sandblasted. Oh gosh, make it to the finish line in first. It's just being hunted by a pack of wild GTs there. Oh man. Yeah, just getting sandblasted. It's exfoliating, you know? Jeez. Alright, next round. We don't have too many rounds left. Yeah, we got 2 more races left. We can do this, chat. I got F1 use, the blown diffuse. Oh gosh, the blown diffusers were crazy. Hey, we already raced on this track. But yeah, we're racing on the reverse version now. For the semi-final race. We got more tracks though. I don't know why they want us to race here again. It's a little silly running the same track twice when we got multiple tarmac tracks ready to be used. Oh gosh, that is death. But I think we did better. We fared better than the GTs there. Mostly. Mostly, kind of. Give me your suck. Alright, so the top side at 186. Whoa! Hey! I'm being spun. Save it. Wow. Okay. That was dirty. I got absolutely dive bombed from Mock Jesus over there. Does the Acura ARX06 have a blown diffuser because the downshift sound the same? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it was genuinely just the engine itself. Because the Acura engines have always sounded really interesting when they race. Even the newer ones sound really good despite it being the Acura's running a V6, I believe. Yeah, so even despite it being a V6, it sounds pretty good. Mock Grosjean. Mock, oh gosh, what's his name? The last guy who won for Williams, mine is blanking. I can see his face. I can see his face, but I can't remember his name. Maldonado! Maldonado! That guy. Mock Maldonado. Crash Tour Maldonado. He's been doing decently for himself though. So I can't be too mean. I can't be too mean. He has actually been doing well for himself outside of Formula One. He's really come into his own as a driver, so you know. Alright, so that is understeer. Understeer will kill your first place victory if you do that again the next lap. So we need to kind of be a little bit nice to the car here. In fact, pastor just means priest in Dutch. I mean, it's kind of similar-ish. Like, it's kind of a synonym for priest in English as well. It just depends on what denomination you are here. With priest being more kind of like Catholic and Catholic adjacent, and pastors being more Protestant and Protestant adjacent kind of terminologies. At least in my neck of the woods. Alright, can we actually win this? I don't know, because this corner is always death. Going right over the crest. Bouncing like crazy. Or what happened to Bruno's son? I haven't seen him race in ages. I don't know. I'm not sure. That is a good question, actually. Yeah. Alright, not a bad time. Not a bad time at all. Alright, final round, chat. The last race. Let's do this. Let's do this. The last race of the championship. The last race of the game. Ooh, and it's a harbor side. Good luck, thank you, thank you. Not a good start. And with very quick laps as well, that is no bueno. Come on, we gotta make up some grounds. We gotta make up some grounds. Get into their suck. Give me your suck. Alright, up in the fourth. Alright, three more to catch. 2 more. There we go, good run out of that corner. His last race was at 2020 Le Mans. What if he's got like family stuff to work on and everything? Is that what is Bruno's son anymore? He's gotta be starting to get kind of like up there in age as well, like in his 30s or 40s, right? He may have familiar responsibilities. He's 42. Yes, I mean that is up there in age. Like Vettel's pretty much out of racing and everything like that. And so, you know, he's taking time to kind of be with family. So, you know, it might be the same with Senna as well, Bruno Senna. I mean, he had a decent career, all things considered. Come on. Let's bring it home. He got married in 2023. Yeah, so he's probably a family man. He probably a dad. You know how it is. Oh gosh. They're all in my booty. They all want my cheeks. Defensive line, defensive line. Oh!
Finish.
That was so close.
You win.
Holy moly. Oh man. That was great though. Gojan still doing indie? I think.
Well done. You came first.
Yes! And our driver rating finally gets upgraded.
Driver rating upgraded.
Ford Legend. Yeah. Let's go. We have unlocked everything. We have beaten everything. We have done everything.
Collected.
And we got the Ford GT concept.
Livery pack collected.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Cup collected.
Nice. Big GT trophy.
Trophy collected.
Nice. Got the competition trophy.
Trophy collected.
And the big Ford Racing trophy. Ah, but we have done it. We have done it. Everything. All the Ford competitions, all the Ford challenges, every last token, every shield.
Ford collect. Driver details. Trophy cabinet.
We have all the tokens, all the shields, all the competition cups, and all the trophies. I did it! Well, on pretty much 100% completion. There's not much else I can do. So yeah. We did it. Oh no, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear she's sick. Hopefully she feels better. Hopefully she gets a lot of rest and everything. But I'm gonna be ending this stream here. I know it's a little bit early, but we have beaten the game. I think next week we will do Supercar Street Challenge for the PS2. Get to race some unique concept cars there. I think will be fun. So yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. But I'm gonna be ending the stream here. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what I'm wrong in the comments down below. If you didn't like the stream, please let me know what I'm Paulos could fix in the future. With that being said, I've been Isaac Umbras, and wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is for you, may it be a great time, and I will see you all in the next stream. Till then, take care everybody. Bye bye. Oh. Good night, everyone.